Hello,
Hello.
Hello, how is everyone?
Good.
smashing.
We're 5 minutes late. I do apologise, everybody. It's
Lois's
everyone.
fault.
No, it's not. It's your fault, Jay. No, we were busy talking in the chat about paracons, believe it or not. Can you believe it? We were talking about paracons. But
And
before we
that's
get to
tonight's show.
before we get to paracons, though, how is everybody in the chat? Lois, how has your week been?
Yeah, it's been really, really good. So it has. I have found it's getting in that quick. Now we're on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Parker.
happy birthday. Happy Valentine's Day, Lauren.
Yeah, you two lovebirds.
I'm
See,
going to
like
be
I said to you
nice
before,
one
I
time of the year.
do love a lovely ginger. So sorry.
You know what to do, Lois? Give him that Dan look.
I'm telling you, I'm getting a picture with that man's face as a t-shirt on.
That sounds so funny.
I'll buy you one of them cups that when you put the hot water in, it does it.
Oh man, that would be amazing. Happy Valentine's Day, Eric.
Valentine's Day to Mr. and Mrs. Eric the Viking Thompson. Happy Valentine's Day, Mr. Becker.
Hey.
I haven't had any notices to say that, Facebook's, it's, I don't think it's playing up, but tonight we are broadcasting live on the Things Network and through YouTube. So that's what we're doing tonight. Mind you, I think maybe I should broadcast it to the other one as well. Oh well, who cares? It's Valentine's Day. We're not bothered.
Not bothered. Does this face look bothered?
No.
It sounds funny in a Scottish accent. Are you bothered? Are you bothered?
Are you bothered? Nope.
No.
So Lois has got some fantastic news this week. Lois, do you want to tell Jay?
Frighteners is no only on Simply Spooky anymore, it's on Things Network. So I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's both channels now. So it's really had a good time because we're having a special on Friday about autism awareness, so it couldn't have felt like a better time.
Yeah.
Hang on, my phone's
It's
going
their
off.
phone.
Yeah. Everyone rings me when I'm go live, but any other time that no one bothers to ring me at all. What's going on?
I think it's only me.
Mind you, I have been busy, so to be fair. I'll just text him and tell him to ring. I'll ring back.
Is that Daniel?
No, it's okay. So I am looking forward to it. So this will be the first one on Friday, and I have gave Jeremy a warning what this show could be like. Frighteners. Don't get me wrong, we're getting quite good at semi-staying on the topic. No, just say semi.
Right.
I tell you what, it is brilliant news though. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's good.
pleased.
It's good news.
Pleased for Lo, honestly.
Yeah.
So tonight we're talking about paracons.
Yes.
Are they a good thing? Are they a bad thing?
I think they're good, but then I'm biased because I ran my own paracon.
Yes.
Called Paraforce UK, and I attend and lectured at paracons abroad as well. So, oh God, my mum's going off again as well. I'll just have to hang up on my own mother. She won't like it. So I'm quite biased, but I've noticed how differently the paracons are run. So I've been to a paracon and spoke at a paracon in Oregon with William Becker. He's in the chat. I've been to one in Holland and lectured at one in Holland. That was a little bit different. And I've been to Paracons and my own Paracons over here in the UK, and each Paracon's been quite unique. So I think it depends on the Paracon, the people running it, on what type of con you're going to. So yeah,
And I think it always makes out who you've got, like guest speaking as well. If someone's interested in who you've got, they're all gonna, like, hopefully you'd think they'll come, wouldn't you? You know, I think that's a big part of it as well, and obviously how it's run and who you've got speaking as well. I think, you know.
do you think that's important, Lo?
See, to be honest, I think from I'm going to take it for two angles, right? I'm going to work off of what James said. I think society is based on who it is that's there. So, say if it's a big name, people are going to want to buy the tickets. Whilst, on the other hand, if it's somebody like myself that's not that much known, I wouldn't expect to fill a room. But I don't think that's how Paracons should be based on. You know, everybody has a part to play in the paranormal, whether they are high up in the food chain or low in the food chain.
You see, like I ran a Paracon over here with two sets of speakers going off simultaneously in different rooms. And what I did was I had those speakers come back a second day and changed up the times a little bit. So if people wanted to see both speakers but missed one, they could come the next day and see the other speaker.
The other speaker,
Okay.
yeah.
I found that worked really well. Having two main stages, the two types of speakers, not only just when it come to the paranormal, but sorry, I do apologise, but it also touched on.
Stephen's
I just-
laughing. Do you want to take that?
I'll take this call. I'll be back.
Aye, and then me and Jamie will talk among ourselves. Right, guys, since she's not here and she doesn't want to do the
Hello.
job, let's just say,
What's
bad
going on?
Vivian.
Yeah.
But Paracons, I mean, as Vivian says, I think that's a pretty good way to run a Paracon, because at the end of the day, if you can't get to see one person,
You
it's
can go
good to
the other.
swap over so you can see vice versa.
Yeah.
What's that? You're drinking the night? What are you on the night?
Huh?
What are you drinking tonight?
Pink gin.
Do you know what? I haven't drunk that in ages.
But I've run out of lemonade, so it's squashed.
Oh. Not a man.
So
Is that you back?
I'm back. Then there's no major thing going off. I had two lots of my children ring me and my mother, so I thought something bad had happened, but
Yeah.
it hasn't.
That's
It
right.
hasn't. Yeah. But yeah. Well, what was we talking about? The Paracons.
Paracon.
Yeah.
You were saying
So-
about one being in one room and then the other being in another room and swap 'em over.
Yeah, and I think it worked good, because people felt that they could also mix with the people that were talking. Now, I brought in people from America, Ireland,
Scotland, Wales.
Scotland, not Wales. The Scottish guy actually came from, where was he staying? He was staying down south, so it wasn't too bad, but yeah, it was quite a good mix and different varieties. So it wasn't all just paranormal.
Hey,
Hello.
Chantel.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And one for Rita Thompson as well.
Hey,
And one for Robbie Crescent
Hey,
as
Robbie.
well.
Hi, Rob.
Blown kisses. It's
No.
Valentine's.
Oh.
Don't be so bloody tight. So, yeah, so we had a whole mix, and we touched on not just paranormal and ghosts. It was cryptid, it was UFO, we had spiritual, we had the readings, we had proper mediums, trained mediums,
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a bit different. It was eclectic. It was an eclectic mix to cater for everyone. And we ran it over 3 days. We kept our prices as low as possible. Um, yeah, as low as we possibly could. Um, and then the following year, we had to up the prices a little bit. Um, and we found that people didn't want to come because the prices were too low. What's that about?
Too low?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to sound really ignorant here, right? But I've never been to a Paracon, right? I didn't know they even existed. But how much is an average ticket now, like to Paracon?
About a minimum of £150, £200.
Wow,
And my
I
VIP
would
ticket
take
was 60 quid.
yours was 60 quid, and people were saying that was too low
Yeah, yeah,
compared to 150.
I know. I mean, we had people like Barry Fitzgerald, Joe Chin from GHI, Malcolm Robinson, who's a very well-known ghost hunter, the alien guy, cryptid hunter. You know, he's done that. He worked for the Scottish Paranormal SPR, whatever they're called. He heads
Oh,
that. Yeah.
is that Greg Stewart and Ryan O'Neill?
No.
No.
Malcolm founded this SPR. Um, it's Scottish Paranormal something or other. I don't know. And he founded that over 50 years ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
As I said, I'm totally ignorant to like Paracons because I never really knew that they existed. But I suppose as well, you need a good atmosphere for these sort of things. I mean,
yeah.
you need a
Yeah.
really good atmosphere.
They normally are. I mean, the ones that and even the ones I've attended abroad, I've been to Washington states like Port Gambles and Seaside in Oregon, that William first started with his friend Rocky. And they all are very different because people there'll be guest speakers or they'll run classes. Now, that is the different side that we have than in the UK. They have classes. So you can go and sit in a class and learn, I don't know, how to meditate. You know, you pay your 20 quid, go in. You've got a 4-hour class with, I don't know, Sandra Dunn, and she's teaching everyone the best way to connect with your spirits and meditation. Or you could have your class with, I don't know, Brian J. Kano, and he could be in there. You could pay your 40 quid for an hour's class with Brian, and he could be talking about investigation techniques. You know, it's a whole different range of things for everybody. So that's the difference between the American Paracons, or the ones that I've been to so far, and the British ones, where we don't really run the classes. We just have the Paracon, you have your stalls, you have your food and all that sort of thing, and you can just chill, hang out, or go and listen to a guest speaker. So that's something that they're doing that's completely different. So
Can I just put it out there that I'm absolutely, and I'm not just saying this because he's like, no, because he's like my
What
good
was that?
friend or that,
Sorry, I
but
was sorting Little Man out. What was that? What was Chantel's one?
he does.
I
It's a
do.
tart.
Here you go.
Is that for Eric,
Um,
that is?
Hmm?
Is that for Eric?
No, it's for Chantel.
but I was really, really proud of Nick Millay, because he did a Paracon and he spoke, "Hey, Bri," and I was really, really proud of that boy because I thought for everything that you go through, like, oh my God, Nick, that would take some balls. I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to stand up in
Yeah, I wouldn't be able
front
to do
of
that.
200 people and start talking.
Yes, you would, because you're going to be doing that at this Paracon that we have, introducing everybody and
I can Well, I've realised that they're all. Do you know I got told this in college? I have a lecturer, shit, you know. First time I ever was got to do a presentation, and I was like, oh, no, no, no. And she told me, just imagine them all naked.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, but
told
you'd
that
stand there
before.
laughing, because if I imagine certain people sitting there in the audience naked, I'd be pissing myself laughing. Ah, you look like a wally. Or they said, imagine that they're sitting there in their underwear, and then I'd be pissing myself laughing. Oh, look, Joe's got skiddies, and he's got dirty underwear on from yesterday, and she's got an old rickety old bra on. You know, I couldn't do it. I'd be laughing at everyone, making it worse. Oh, he is a tart. He is.
Thank you. Have another one.
Oh, look at them two.
Oh, we Keith.
So what do you think, Jay? Have you the ideas of a Paracon? Would you attend one if you went?
If I was invited, yeah. Of course
Would
I
you
would.
go and buy a ticket? Would you buy a ticket to go to one?
I would, because I'm obviously interested in the paranormal, but I think I would want to go if there would be certain people that I'd want to see and I was quite interested in. So like if at Paracon there was a stand for
Yeah, I would as well.
so like if you had like 3 or 4 stands of someone talking about Bigfoot, someone talking about different skeptics of, you know, different people, then I would probably go, yeah. But yeah, if it's the price is right, then if it's like a weekend ticket, then yeah, definitely. I'll definitely.
It's not like a show like one of those game shows. If the price is right, come on down.
No, do you know what I mean? So, you know, like you've got a stand for one thing, you got another stand for another, you got 3 or 4 stands, but they're all talking, but you can go and, so like for instance, if you had someone like with Bigfoot, like I said, then you'd be interested in that. And someone talking about UFOs, or do you know what I mean? So if there's a range of paranormal stuff, then I think people would go, you know. But I probably would, to be fair. There's some good decent grub there.
Would you go, Lois?
I definitely would go. I think it's a good way to obviously meet like-minded people like yourself, and
well,
it would be good to meet like people that
Hang on! Oh my God!
How
the hell is that?
Wow.
Good evening, one and all. Good evening. How's
Good
everybody?
evening, sir.
Oh my God, I've missed you so much.
Oh no, I've missed you lot as well. Missed everybody.
Oh,
How
dear
is everybody?
Steven,
Good,
hi.
good. Hiya, buddy.
He's missed you.
Oh, bless him. How's everybody?
Yeah, good,
All the
mate,
better
yeah.
for seeing you now.
Oh,
can we just
sorry
stop?
I'm late.
Can we just stop proceedings right here, right? And
Hiya, Brian.
you've got a 2-minute warning for people in the chat.
Hiya,
If
William.
you do not like swearing, turn the volume down now, because we are about to sing Dan a Tourette's birthday song.
Oh, it's the Tourette's birthday song, is it?
It's the Tourette's birthday song for Dan. You've got a 2-minute warning, people. Just turn it down in the chat if you get upset with swear words. This is just to give everybody a bit of a fair warning.
I just want to apologise for my dishevelled look. I've got the kids all week. It's been a nightmare. So, yes.
I think it suits you. It makes you more wiser.
Well, yeah, but I look like big fat Captain Birdseye.
You wish.
You only need a
Captain
Birdseye.
I was going to say you look like Colonel Sanders.
Right, guys, are you ready now? On the count of 3.
Yep.
Are you
On
ready,
the
sir?
count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy
birthday
to
to you.
that bastard.
That bastard.
Happy birthday to you, bastard cunt wanker.
You know me so well.
We wish that big fat wanker. Happy birthday,
Day
Mr.
to you.
La 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 la.
The big fat
Dan.
heart. Oh, happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Dan, you need to send me a picture of you going, because I want it on a
Cheers,
t-shirt.
Brian. You want what? Sorry?
I want you to go like that, so I could get that in a t-shirt.
So, Daniel, we're talking about Paracon. If you would turn up, if you wouldn't.
Paracons,
Yeah.
I think they're a good thing because I think it gives lots of people the opportunity to get up and close to and ask questions and kind of liaise with people in the field that are very well known, that have got documented things and achieved things. I think that's good. Hi, Eric. Oh, Eric, missed you.
They're having a bromance, them two.
Oh, I love Eric. Eric's great. So yeah, I think he's good. I think he's good for that. I think it's good for people to get close to people that otherwise they would not be able to. And you read their books, you see their programs. It's nice to get the opportunity to ask them questions and learn stuff from them.
Yeah.
I think it's good for liaising with other teams. I think that's quite good.
Networking as well.
Networking, that type of thing, and I think that's good. I don't think there's much. I mean, I don't think there's much negative to them. Although I will add that most of the Paracons, I've been to a lot of them, but the ones that I've been to, there's only a few people I've ever really kept contact with after I've left.
Yeah.
I've got involved with like literally hundreds. Yeah, exactly. I've got involved with hundreds of people, and then. Over the years, but then it's whittled down to maybe one or two that I've actually kept contact with. But it was worth going to them to keep contact with those, to be with those people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I quite enjoy them. I think it's great.
Don't sniff the light bulb, you stupid cat.
John, I miss John.
He's sniffing the light bulb. He's so stupid. He'll end up with curly whiskers.
Oh, Dan, I've got another kitten.
Have you?
Yes, wait, Tish.
Where is he?
By the way, she's second child asshole.
Oh, where is she? Oh,
How cute.
she's cute. What's her name?
English.
Eris.
English.
What's her name? Sorry.
Eris.
Oh, that's sweet. She's very sweet.
What did that cheeky cunt say?
She's called English. An English pussy.
Yes,
Jay.
I'm sorry, everybody. I've been out of circulation for quite some time.
That's all right, man.
Dan, Jay's just bogging. He's bogging.
What's that mean?
He's dirty.
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 Oh, what?
Just say it. Do you know what I mean?
So what are
See,
your
I
thoughts
feel
on
like-
these Paracons?
I've never really been to one, so I don't really have an opinion because I've not really been to one, so I can't go back and say, oh, aye, this time. I think for me, and I'm going to be honest, I don't attend things like that, and like things like concert and things like that yet, because I'm quite claustrophobic. So I feel that that's why never in my life have I been anything like Glastonbury or Tea in the Park or anything like that, because I'm terrified. Big crowds. But I'm sure Viv will smash me out that comfort zone when we do Paracon. So I better get used to it.
We'll get her out and about and
Yeah. I mean, you've got to remember the
Right.
people that are there for the same purpose as you. So you've got that straight off the bat that you've got in common with them.
Mm-hmm.
And like everybody else, they're just learning, aren't they? Like all of us, we're just learning, aren't we, all the time?
Yeah,
so,
you're still learning, aren't we? Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, all the time. All the time.
We could get that Scottish guy that's in England that's really English who pretends to be Scottish. We could get him
Ian.
there so we can meet him, get hold of him.
What Scottish guy does pretend to be that's English?
Ian.
What? Who?
Because I keep
Ian.
Oh,
Ian,
Mr. Barrow.
because I keep because I keep slagging him because he keeps saying that he's not English, and I keep going, aye, yeah. And me and him were having a battle on Friday night in Frighteners because he kept he changed his name, and then I would get and change it again, and
What
then
did he
oh
change it
man,
to?
of everything. Ian, what was it? One of them was Ian. I'm on OnlyFans, ladies.
It's funny. It is funny.
There is that, Brian. It can be quite expensive. There is that.
See, our one wasn't expensive, and because it wasn't expensive, nobody wanted to go.
Do you know what? It's stupid. I remember when I started in business years ago, and I wasn't getting any work in. I used to go the extra mile. And a guy said to me, who'd been in business for some time, he said to me, the same business, what are you charging? So I said, I'm charging this. He went, that's your problem. He said, you're not charging enough.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah, that's
people are
what people
stupid
saying,
and they
yeah.
think that what they pay for, they get.
Mm.
You know, so well, if you charge them over the odds, he went, then you'll find your middle ground. And I did. Put the prices up and started getting bookings.
Yeah.
It's mad. Absolutely mad.
But there will be another Paracon coming to the UK pretty soon. Watch your space. We get working on it properly towards the end of the year, I think, ready for next year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's been a weird couple of... I mean, I think that what the last couple of years has set everybody back, hasn't it?
yeah.
Really.
Damn
No matter what
Definitely.
they were doing, everybody's been set back, and it's going to take a couple of years for that to filter through now, isn't it?
It will. It will.
But it'll get there.
And
It'll get there.
And as well with the cost of living crisis, I think
Mhm.
people haven't got the money anymore like they used to
No.
just to flitter away because there's a Paracon going on there, you know, because it'll either be go to the Paracon or feed yourself for the month.
I think
You know.
you're absolutely spot on there.
Yeah.
You're spot on there. And I think that's the thing. I've noticed a lot of people that are friends and stuff lately have actually been living to the limit of their money.
Yeah.
So they've been careful not to go beyond what they've got physically.
Mm.
But, you know, whereas
That's
people
funny.
used to quite happily before be happy about spending their money, but they're not now because they know that they're not sure what's coming.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. That's complete. I mean, we're all in the same boat, aren't we? You can
Yeah.
understand that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and as well, like ghost hunting. I mean, a lot of people are not going out so much ghost hunting because, again, the cost of living prices.
Cost of living.
Because the venues are putting up their prices as well to counteract what they're having to pay out.
Because they've had years without bringing money in as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I do think that a lot of those venues are going to have to reconsider the costs.
Bryce says that's true, Viv. I'm
Thank
thinking
you.
of becoming Scottish.
The thing's all over there because Fox's pulled it all over there.
Scottish?
But- See, this is what boggles my mind, right? Is though people are willing to pay big bucks, but if you look at it in the whole sense, you're not really getting much of these Paracons, are you, for the big bucks?
No.
No.
Because you know what they do is they tend to hide the big names.
Yes,
They
thank you.
keep them back and hide them away, so they're not milling around freely like the Paracons in the States. They keep them in a separate room, and then it's extra money to go in and go in that room and talk to that person, and it's just all about the money. And
Yeah.
Money in it.
whereas over here, and I can talk about my Paracon for definite, is they were walking around, they were either sitting at their table or walking around. They did have a green room that they could escape to if it got too much. But they were sitting there and just talking and laughing and eating and drinking with everybody else. They were treated no differently. And you know, it sort of broke the ice a bit because, like, let me just take, for example, Joe Chin. When you see Joe Chin on the TV at the reruns of GHI, you know, he's their tech guy and he's setting this up and he's quite serious and, you know, he's getting on with the investigation and you see that side of Joe Chin. But this is other side to this gentleman who is funny, jokey, chatty, has a laugh, throwing jokes, playing pranks. You know, he's a completely different person to what you see on that show. So we allow that to come through and allow him to be himself. And he said to me, I love the way you do things here. He said, I want to come back. you know, and we
Oh,
will
wow.
get him back. But people would go up to him and ask him anything, and I mean absolutely anything. And I said to him, you know, when people get a bit too much, tell me, and I'll pull them away. And you don't have to answer, you know, you don't have to go to levels. And he said, no. He said, I love it, you know.
He always
So-
comes across as very sweet, a very nice guy. He comes across as.
He is.
Well, it's like when we went to Woodchester Mansion, wasn't it? It was Chris.
Here they
You know,
go.
you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah.
Hi,
Lovely
Rigger.
guy.
You know, he's.
Oh, you Rigger.
He was a nice guy. He wouldn't. He was just down to earth, wasn't he? To be fair,
Yeah.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
expect him.
Nice bloke.
You know, great lad.
And then on the other hand, you met one, and I'm talking about an English bloke here,
Yeah.
who's
I know you're going to say.
who's a complete tosser. To be honest with you, and by the end of it, I wanted to strangle him. He was getting on my bloody nerves because he was just up his own arse, and he was telling me about his wife and how she'd had enough of him, like left him, and I'm like, well, yeah,
I can see why now.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it's nice to know, like, you know, and it solidifies the fact that these people that you watch on the TV and on these shows or written books or they could be, I say experts in the field. We've got an expert coming on tomorrow that I absolutely adore, but that's another one. But, you know, you can talk to these people and find that they're just like me and you. You know, you can ask them. I think Jay was a bit shocked with Malcolm Robinson.
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's lovely, Malcolm. Isn't he?
Mate, oh, it just blew me away, Dan. To be
Yeah,
fair,
he
I've-
knows his
I've
stuff,
stepped
he
in
does.
to help you out. You know, Malcolm was just out of this world.
Yeah, he's good.
That's why I just stood. I didn't speak. I'd hardly speak to him, and everything that I wanted to say, I couldn't because I was just like,
Starstruck.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's good. He's
So-
Malcolm. He's brilliant.
And he's a
nice
Scottish
fella.
man.
Yeah.
Scottish.
He's a
He's a Scottish
fella,
lad,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he? He's a lovely guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a really nice lad.
Most of them
Well,
are.
just-
Most of the people are, aren't they? It's just
We have to send Lois up to check out Malcolm and take him, get a dog, take him to the doggy suicide bridge
Yeah.
and get Malcolm to record it.
Viv's
Where's Malcolm
obsessed
living now?
about me getting this dog.
Do you know about
Where?
this, Dan?
the suicide bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs-
Well, ever since I've told Viv wants me to get a dog. It doesn't matter if it's just a random dog off the street. I'm just to get a dog and to walk.
on a lead.
Try it with a cat.
Bungie.
He's
I
swinging
will
underneath.
not try with my cat, Parker.
Try it with a cat. It might do it.
It's got to be a dog.
Try it with English.
Yeah, the suicide bridge is quite well known and documented, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like there's that paranormal sighting, and then there's that incident. I think it was 1992 or 93. A guy throwed his baby off that side
Off
of the
that
bridge.
same bridge.
Off that same bridge. And he got life in Carstairs.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem
But
enough,
it's
does
the
it,
same
somehow?
side of the bridge. It's the same side. It wasn't like he threw the vein off. Like, granted, Jews, if he threw the vein off the other side, then you could say, oh my God, that's mental health. But it does make you wonder, because it's the same side as the bridge, that all the dogs are jumping off it. And it's like, I didn't realise, I thought the way people were talking about this bridge, it was like only a bit low down.
No.
Yeah, that's
That's
No,
not-
it goes way
it's a
down, doesn't it?
42-foot drop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. But they think there is a smell, that there's something that smells that the dogs pick up on that might be
I
causing
think it's
it.
frequency.
Do you think it's
I think-
frequency?
I think it's frequency because if you think how astute their hearing is,
Yeah.
and I think it's the frequency that's causing it. I mean, I'm not completely wrong, but it's just a guess. But you know, it's just,
Eric.
you know, it's like
What's wrong with the Irish? He's dissing the
I love
Irish.
them wolfhounds, Irish wolfhounds.
He's dissing the Irish now.
They're lovely, Eric.
They're good dogs.
That'd be no good though, would they? Because as soon as they step over the bridge, the paw would be down.
Yeah.
They're
Gone.
too big, aren't they? They step over the bridge.
Yeah.
Just put parachutes on them.
Doggy parachutes.
That's it.
You'll get the RSPCA turning up in droves, you know.
Funny because my dog's part Scottish Wolfhound or Scottish Deerhound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's lovely. She's solid.
Shush, go away.
You're telling your dog off.
Yeah.
So if she don't
Oh,
behave,
your
you
dog's
take-
lovely.
Tell her you'll take you to the doggy suicide bridge.
Yeah, I'll take her.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Do.
Tell you what, it would save on vet's bills if you ever had a dog with a big dodgy, wouldn't it?
You've got
And
Stephen and Stitches that can hear you through the mic that you've
I might run a
got
business.
laughing at Dan.
20 quid for every dog I take up there.
Exactly.
So it's all for science. We're docking it.
They say, who else do you give the money? They'll say, still have a fat bloke there who's wearing dog furs all over his body. The German Shepherd on his head.
And a tartan kilt.
Got a German Shepherd on his head and a whippet round his neck.
And a lurcher, that's mine.
He's got a couple of Westies and slippers. Jack Russell as a Willy Warmer.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God, I've missed this. The
That's
story
the
has
under
been
the
on.
scarf.
Guess what?
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
the Jar of
beautiful.
Doom.
The Jar of Doom.
The Jar of Doom.
Danny, because it's your birthday, I'll let you pick.
Oh, go on then.
Tell me when to stop. It's bursting to the brim.
Stop.
Right. There's a few here. Number 1. Number 2.
Number
Number
5.
3.
I'm going to let the lovely Lois pick the number.
Shut up.
Oh, thank you. It's a number 3 for me.
Number 3 for next week.
Thanks, Kelly.
Ghost
Oh,
Hunters.
yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
yeah.
a good one.
Get
That's
in.
going to be controversial
That's
next
a
week.
good one.
I
hope I'm
cannot
not working.
wait for that one. I am absolutely pushing my frillies now for next Tuesday.
There's so many of them at it, isn't there?
I hope I'm not working.
Pressing their frillies.
Pushing the frillies because there's one that's really this week that's rattled my birdcage.
Well, save it for Tuesday, love. All right.
I shall.
Does his name rhyme with Puff?
No, well, apart from
That's
him,
one.
Oh,
that's one. But
I
it's the
was
one
angry
that
this
had
week.
in
Wait
Wait for
relation to
next
that
week.
I really lost it
Nicola
this week.
Burley.
I
Was you
went
really
online
angry?
on YouTube and I was looking up and all of a sudden it just came up this poor woman that's gone missing. Poor girl that's gone missing. And there's a
Nicola.
guy doing a freaking ghost box.
What?
What?
Oh, please don't. You'll get me gone, Dan. We'll not even make next week.
Drove me
No,
mad.
there was another team that was doing it, but it's not even about the team that was doing it, right? But really fucking riled me was the bastards that went to the papers.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
William says, ghost hunters that fake evidence. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Eric says, I bet it's an American one too. Yeah, Puff. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we've got more than enough here, Eric, I tell you.
Rika says,
Do it
just do
just
it
now,
now.
Lil.
Just do it
Rigger
now.
Nickel, come on.
It's going to be, that's going to be a long show.
That's
I
the
think.
topic and a half, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, we are going to have to do it over
Ain't
2
it?
nights. Hi, Nettie.
Hiya, Nettie.
I haven't got the right glasses on today, Nettie, because I've got the wrong ones on. I've got my driving glasses on now.
Mm-hmm. What's wrong?
Seriously, we could be at this for hours.
Yeah.
Ghost hunters. That
I
are
think
fake
there's
evidence.
probably the YouTubers, I'm not going to call it out, but I think there's more, like I'm talking about the British ones, not the American ones. But I think there's more out there that are faking stuff than there aren't at the moment.
Yeah, because it's all about YouTube views and hits, isn't it? So they make it interesting to let people come back and watch,
Yeah.
and for them to say it's for entertainment purposes only. I mean, that I'm going to say this now because I'm so angry about it. I was angry when it happened, and I'm still angry now. When they come across that body that poor lad had committed suicide in a tree, and he left.
Oh, in
I've never
Japan.
heard that one. I never
the
heard
English
that
one.
one.
The English one.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they
that was
walked up
terrible.
to him and they were poking him, his feet, what you'd see his feet going. And then they bent down. There was a letter and it clearly addressed to mum. They opened it and read it live on YouTube. And
Oh my
Disgusting.
God, they did. Oh, that's horrible. I've
Disgusting.
never heard of that one.
the first thing I'd be doing is turning the camera off or turning the camera away. I'd be straight onto the phone to the police and the services. I'd be cutting that, whether he's dead or not, I would be cutting him down.
You'd be checking that
regardless.
pulse as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would be cutting him down. I wouldn't
Oh
be
my
doing
God,
that.
man.
No.
I'm mortified.
There's a place in Japan, isn't there? It's heartbreaking. It's called Suicide Forest.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the name yet, but I know because I did an article on
Go on, have a
that.
go.
No, because I can't even say some words and then it sounds so funny. Listen,
Go on,
he
do it.
tries and gets me to say a word that I can't say all the time.
Go on, do it.
Shut up.
Do it. Go
Oh,
on.
they're
Because I say
awful.
pathetic.
They're
Oh,
awful.
Was that pathetic?
Hang on, let
But
me
that's the
see.
thing. I mean, that poor girl. She's got a boy, like a husband or partner and children, her mum and her dad and her sister and her friends, and he's out there and he's doing this ghost box trying to get. And you think, how disrespectful is this?
Yeah.
How bad is this?
She might even still be alive, you know.
Well,
She
yeah.
might have,
Exactly.
That
it's called a Korigahara. A Korigahara.
Oh, is that the forest?
Yeah.
Try
But
and
it's
say
sad
it.
one-
that going in there and you see YouTubers, not necessarily ghost hunters, but just YouTubers going in there searching for bodies, and you think, what on earth are you doing? That's someone's child.
the thing about it is that it does, as I said, it might be the same one we're talking about, Dan, that did the voice box. I think there was another team, but again, I've never actually heard of this team, actually, to be fair. So it was a bit of a shock. I couldn't sleep the other night, and I thought, all right, I'll go on and I'll just look through the daily paper, see what's been happening, because I have been following this case for day
Yeah.
dot. And I couldn't believe it when it came up and they said paranormal investigators day seance. And I actually clicked it and I thought, holy shit. I was like, we don't even know that woman's dead. She could be anywhere,
No.
be alive.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what really does gall me about that case. It's the fact that they've actually went on, like, this is really, really bad. They've went on to the woman's actual profile and they've been nothing but accusations and conspiracies
Oh, that's bad.
against her, like her boyfriend, like trying to say that she's still alive. Can you remember years ago that guy with the boating accident? They all thought he was dead, but he was
Oh, he
actually
turned
living.
up, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that,
He was
yeah.
living next door to the wife in another room or something. Well, they're trying to come up with that conspiracy saying it's an insurance job, and then they've actually dug deep into. I think it's amazing what you can find on the net, but I think he had a business and it went bankrupt before, and they were bringing up all these screenshots of it going bankrupt and things like that, and saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is an insurance job and everything." And I'm disgusted.
There was a guy there last night walking around and he's going, oh, look, I think I found a grave. It's like, well, tell the police, turn your camera off and walk away.
Walk away from it, yeah.
There's nothing to do with you. If you think it's suspicious, tell the police, because you're putting it all over social media. These people might watch this. You know? It's disgusting. It's horrendous. They should carry
He's
some
hit the
sort of...
nail on the head. He said these people are not just disrespectful, but they're brain dead.
It's absolutely right. That's just horrendous. Someone's family.
Do you think that's the culture though now? Like, not what I call the serious ghost hunters, but the people that just like to go out ghost hunting, earn a bit of extra cash. That the social media, because people will watch stuff out of curiosity. I do. But these people feel that they have to play up to, especially YouTube, or make it interesting for people. And then when something bad does happen, they're sort of playing on it in a way that they don't even realise. They're that thick that they don't realise what
No,
they're
they are
actually
thick.
doing is
They are
wrong.
thick. They're thick,
Well,
and because they're thick, they're being nasty. I think the
exactly.
thing
And
is, sorry, go on.
when you
Sorry.
go ahead,
Flo.
no, you go, sweetheart.
No, you can't, mate. You can't. It's all right. I can wait. Yes.
I think also it's got to get to the point of where it come down to the story of the boy who cried wolf,
Yeah.
and they've made it fake so many times that when it does really happen, folk are going to be like, no, we've heard that before.
Yeah. It's horrendous, isn't it?
People don't even sort of put what I call like common sense seems to leave. Like they don't put two and two together. You know, I'm going to go back to the boy. God rest his soul, bless him. They did keep the camera down. I'll give them that. They just had legs, feet.
You saw his legs, though, didn't you? Yeah.
Swinging, yeah. It wasn't rigged. It was real what was happening, and you realised it was real when they were reading the suicide note, and she then dropped the suicide note. But by then they were touching him, prodding him, making him swing even more, you know, and laughing about it. And
wasn't one of his shoes off or something, Viv?
One of his shoes was off, yeah. Yeah, so he did struggle. You know, it wasn't clean. Yeah. But, you know...
Leave him alone, get the police.
But it's like common sense should have prevailed where you see something like that and you see a note at his feet that this could be real, get straight on the phone to the police.
Well, yeah,
You're not supposed to leave the area. I mean, I'd be cutting him down. I'd be up there cutting him down. You're not supposed to leave the area. You're supposed to stay to give your witness statement, whatever, how you found him, blah, 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 all the rest of it. It is heartbreaking. But, you know, the common sense would be turn your cameras off.
Turn your cameras off, cut him down.
Turn your cameras off.
Do you remember a couple of years ago, I think it was might have been coming towards the end of the lockdowns and things, and there were a couple. They'd lived together, that was fine. But they went out ghost hunting, and they found the skull.
Yes.
Do you remember that? And he picked it up and he was manhandling it and it's like,
really?
well, what are you doing? You just close that camera off and you phone the police. You don't make views out of this.
No.
Like somebody's remains there, and that could be a victim. Quite easily be a victim. You just get the police, wait there, and turn your cameras off. Don't have anything more to do with it.
That's right.
In fact, he should back up my newsfeed who you're talking about. He should back up because somebody says he's got a channel back up running.
Oh, God.
Bad, isn't it? But I reckon you're right, Viv. I think it's social media. I think people have become so numb because they're not interacting anymore face to face. You can say and do what you want almost because, you know, it's just people writing things about you, isn't it? You know, it doesn't really make any difference.
Prices.
Whereas if
I saw one today, clearly a cheap lasser, yet they were going on about it being an alien time stream and shit.
That's brilliant.
All of that's going to come out now because obviously what happened in America the other day, isn't it?
Well, they shot down a balloon. Chinese balloon.
Yeah, and they shot down apparently the UFO.
It was a balloon.
I think didn't Russia shoot one down the other day?
Yeah.
They shot one down, didn't they, the other day, apparently?
Yeah.
Anyone that sits and listens to them is just as bad. But half the time, though,
you're right on that.
People watch it because you watch it out of curiosity and believe, like, oh, I can't believe what I'm watching. Are these people for real? So you watch it thinking they're making stuff up. But when you realise what they're actually watching is real, it's like, what the hell? Sometimes you need to watch to know who these people are to give them a wide berth. Sometimes
give them a slap.
Yeah, I would. This couple, if I ever saw them, and it's a girlfriend and boyfriend outfit, if I ever saw them, and there's a big chance I might bump into them, I would go and punch her straight on the nose.
Yeah, he deserves a smack as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. I thought I found a dead body once, went to the first business and I had to call the police. Yeah,
and that's
it's
exactly
quite scary. And it is quite scary. You know,
it's very.
I've been out with teams, and the amount of time they take trying to look for a signal that they can't get their starter to joke. Yes, And once you go down that road, their life becomes more important than investigating.
Yeah.
Honestly, time for these teams.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yep. Or the famous ones for clickbaits. The demon's chasing me, or I'm getting chased.
I love that.
Yeah. My clickbait would be F off,
Oh, that's
Dan.
sad. Yeah, that was. A lot of people would give the thumbs up for that.
I saw one show with a team fed a homeless old woman.
That's sad.
Was it they almost completely degenerated? Oh, that is sad. I mean, I've been in a place where there had been evidence of a homeless person. He had his bed there, and I say he, don't know who it was, and I left a couple of quids, just dropped it by the sleeping bag, and sort of left the place be, moved on to a different area, but put a couple of quid down for him.
Someone's
People say,
child.
what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, it's so we can go and get a cup of tea or something, you know.
Someone's child, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We've shot down 4 things in the last week. None were extraterrestrial. There you go.
Yeah.
The haunted wheelbarrow has been one. Haunted
It's a
wheelbarrow.
wheelbarrow.
The what?
Haunted wheelbarrow.
For the clickbait.
And what you do is you put the dog in it, you go over the doggy suicide bridge,
Yeah.
and you just tip it over.
Yeah.
Well, Catherine, you don't see it, you just hear it through the mist. And the closer it gets, you go.
Oh dear, it's funny. I tell you, next week is going to be explosive. I was invited out by a team that never experienced old school. They do not only all caked their legs,
Shut themselves.
Take the
caked their
Yeah.
legs, but close their Facebook page. I don't know why they used
Wow.
to. They weren't ghosties.
I don't think it's not for ghosts, is it? They do it for. They think it's the core celebrant, don't they? They think they're going to be celebrities.
Yeah.
See that one?
Oh,
No.
that is sad.
That was bad.
That is sad. So,
It is,
you glad to be back, Dan?
I am very glad to be back. Thank you very much.
Good.
Lois has missed you lots and lots.
I've missed you lot. Of course, I've missed Lo. Jamie, not so much.
I've
But
sent,
Lo.
by the way, that friend's request
Course I missed
that I sent you was a real one. It's for me.
What's that, Lo?
I sent you a friend's request. That is me, the one that's with the HX.
Right, okay. Okay,
Chance
I'll
to
have a
do
look.
that.
Just in case you ignored it, because in case you thought it was a fake one, that's why.
Oh, no, I didn't you.
She got a stalker. She got
I
a
know.
stalker, believe it or not. A
You got a
whack
stalker?
job. Whack job
Aye.
as well.
It's not me.
I
Who's
know, I
the
was
stalker,
hoping
do
it was
you know?
you, Jamie.
Who's the stalker, do you know?
Don't accept it. Fuck
Exactly,
you, Rigger.
Rigger, exactly. Exactly.
Where can you see that, Rigger?
I didn't until Lois texted me saying that is me, Jay. I was like, all right, okay.
And then you definitely got rid of it.
Like, no.
He blocked me.
Like,
is
I can believe that, Eric. I can believe that. I know what you like.
It is funny. It's funny. But do you know what? that I had a stalker, Lowen, and he asked me to do something.
Ah, yeah, I
gonna
can
pay.
remember.
And Dan said, well, I'll do it for you if you want. If he's going to pay me, I've got to pay my electric bill. And every time we blocked him, he kept coming back.
He kept coming back and back
Yeah.
and back, didn't he? That was
Oh,
what's his name? Said, David Oman said to him, didn't he? Oh, I guess you're one of them perverts.
David Oman, he just cracked me up. He did.
Oh, he's great and he's funny as hell. That man.
Oh,
Oh, just that was funny. But no, we Lois had to change her profile and everything because of this.
Was it that bad?
aye, it was creepy. It started off in my Facebook and then ended up my Snapchat, and I was like, no, just no. I
No.
like saying something about being a
Take
Myra
care,
and
Rigger.
oh, see you
Bye,
later,
Rigger.
Rigger.
Bye, Rigger.
And saying how good I looked in my red dress and all that, and I'm like, what? Psycho. Don't
Didn't offer
think
to-
so.
Didn't offer to pay you money then. What kind of stalkers do you get? I get
Fine.
stalkers that offer to pay me money.
Well, you're getting the right stalkers. I'm still getting the fucking Ranians.
Send a couple Jamie's way.
Aye.
I remember Dan had a stalker once. Some woman rang him about midnight. He
From
just-
America.
Oh, yeah.
he said, hello. So
I'm panicking. What? I said, Viv, help me. There's a woman phoned me from America. Help me, Viv. I don't know what to do.
I said, just block her. It was funny. Oh,
Maybe
I just wanted to get cheap flights.
Yeah. Send her my way.
well, she might have been catfish. She might have been a bloke.
She might very well have been. She might very well have been.
Bend him up. and
Maybe
put
that
it
was
on
just
tongue,
better
innit?
that grabbed your arse.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, you're getting older when you start getting all these friend requests from you. Look at them and you think, yeah, she's going. And they all look like stunning 19 or 20-year-old models.
Yeah.
And you think, yeah, she's definitely not interested in me. She's going, definitely not. Some bloke called Dwayne.
Yeah.
Just wait until a guy starts asking you if he can take pictures of your feet.
Didn't you have that, Viv?
No, he wanted me to put my bottom in the air and fart, didn't he?
That's-
Live on it. And he was going to pay me to do it. I said, no, it's all right.
Oh,
Save that for another time.
oh
Jamie's
wow.
lost it. He said, "Is my money not good enough? Why won't you acknowledge me?" He kept saying. It's like, go away.
I don't blame
Wow.
these girls that do it. I don't blame them. If you can find a moron that's willing to give you money for that,
I'll send it away to
Good luck
Dan.
to
I'll
you.
send it to
Yep.
you, pal.
yeah, well, good luck to them, you know.
Mm.
I haven't still got a clue what a catfish are.
Something got with chips.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. So what's on next week?
It is. Yeah. We are talking
You-
about ghost hunters
He's
that
trying
were
to start me off.
Winding you up.
Lois, sort him out.
That's going to be a
Come here,
non-ending
you
topic
very
next
naughty
week.
boy.
But a very naughty boy.
Jamie,
What?
do you want to squeal like a piggy when I hog tie you and beat you?
No.
I'll be
Too
telling you
many
to
only.
Squeal for me, piggy, squeal.
Do you know, I don't blame girls for doing that OnlyFans. If you make money at it and there's some morons out there want to pay you.
Yeah, but it's just like the ghost hunters that do it for stars and stuff. It's the same sort of
Yeah.
thing, really.
It's all just, yeah. I mean, they get good money, don't they, them girls and that, and blokes.
Yeah.
Good luck with them.
Well, I got a pic from someone once, never seen anything like it. Told him that he'd landed in the wrong place. She must have sent it to someone. Some
An elephant in the zoo.
Oh. I guess that's what William, don't encourage a guy. He might be on there watching secretly. He might be back. But no,
Oh, wow.
it's a weird place, the paranormal, seriously.
Mm.
Yep.
I think right across the board, not just ghost hunting. I think cryptid, alien, you name it. There's weirdos wherever you go. And I think
There are.
we just have to use common sense, really.
I never realised how many stupid people are out there until I've gone on social media.
Yeah.
And you think, my word, there's most of them,
Yeah,
you know?
I work with two of them.
Oh, you do?
what are you calling stupid? Lois, did you hear this?
No. I just switch off with them. It's just
See that cheek there? You just like slap it.
I'm close enough for him.
How have the shows been going, Lo?
Yeah, good. I'm new on Things Network with two English shows.
No.
Oh,
This is Simply Spooky now, not yours.
But we're on Things Network.
We're on
are
Things now, aren't we?
Network.
We're
Yeah.
on Things Network. Get what?
Oh, that's good though. So you got them up on things as well.
Yeah, my
Oh,
crime
good.
show
Only
and
because Nicky Boy.
oh, cheeky fuck.
No.
How is Mr. Muley?
Frighteners is Lois's show.
I know.
How is Mr. Muley? Is he doing well?
He's doing good. In fact, that actually reminds me. No, this Friday, but next Friday, what are you doing? Because I'm having a 30th bash for Nick on Frighteners. Are you available?
Oh, on for Nick's birthday, definitely.
Yes.
Smashing, I'll
without
remember to
doubt.
send you an invite.
Definitely, without a doubt. And how is Mr. Varro doing? Is he doing good?
Oh, he's still gone. He's still at. Do you know what the arsehole done during the week? Wait till I tell you this, guys. Wait till I show you this picture. Right? Because we were slagging each other, I'll show you the other picture that I made of him offline. I can't really show you in Things Network. But this is what he started it off with, right? And I must admit, it's quite bright coming from Mr. Varro.
What is it? I can't. If she's looking at you like this, she's already what?
Planning
Planning your abduction.
That's fun. Love that. I love that. You just went
I was like, yeah, assholes. But I'll show you what I put offline. What I put is I've not put it up, but I'll put it. Who's this bearded man?
Hiya, Robert. It is indeed me, mate. It is indeed me. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm not surprised. Not surprised, Robbie.
Anyway, I know. So this is what I have to put up with for English. .com English is actually Scottish.
Boy.
Mr. Varro's Scottish though, isn't he?
Yeah, but don't forget Parker is a Scarsgit.
He is.
Oi, Scarsgit.
Not enough to climb over the wall though, so I'm all right.
Mind you, if he's a Scouser, that makes him Irish, doesn't it? They're all Irish, aren't they, in Liverpool.
Behave.
You're right. Dan's Irish.
Yeah, I know.
I am, yeah.
Dan's on that a Paddy. I'm not Welsh. Mind you, I did marry Andy's family. His mum's from Wales.
Hazel's family are Welsh.
I love the Welsh accent.
Dan can do a Welsh accent pretty good. Go on, do a Welsh accent for Lois.
We don't know what to say though, do we? All right, Lois. Show us your flow, please.
That's brilliant.
So I'll need to obviously
Wales,
get
actually.
a recording and get on a t-shirt and I'll be happy.
You got to do it in Welsh. Say something in Welsh and then go like that.
Yakita. Say the tits on her.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to get banned off of here. You do know that.
I do know that. I do.
We don't care. I don't think.
Ooh,
I don't
we're
think.
off to Wales soon.
I had to move out the country to get away from her.
Well, you come to England.
And she'll follow you
Robbie,
ever since,
he
Robbie.
He wanted to get away from you to come to England.
Oh, I can't believe time's flew already. Only feels like I've been on with you guys 5 minutes.
I know.
It's good to be back.
What's on tomorrow night's show, Vivian?
Tomorrow night's show. Oh my God, have we got me and Dan got a treat for you?
So I'm not stepping in now, am I?
You can
No,
step in
hang
if you
on.
want.
Let
Well,
me
no,
find-
you carry on,
He
mate.
come
You're
on
back,
anyway,
isn't
can't
it?
he?
hang on.
You're back.
Come on anyway, bud. I don't mind.
You're back.
Yeah, but I don't mind. Be nice to have you on. Come on.
I can't find it.
Come on. Tell Jay he's got to come on tomorrow, Viv.
Yeah, but we can do, but he'll be blown away
You'll love it.
because this guy is called Brian Hoggart. I can't find his book.
He's amazing.
And he's talking about strange items found in buildings.
Oh,
So not just any buildings, churches, all sorts of things. This guy is an expert in the field, isn't he?
He's
Really,
a
Dan?
proper expert. He's really good. He's like a
He's-
historian and everything, isn't he? He's a bit of everything, isn't he? Bit of a scientist, bit of the lot, really. But
It's witch
churches
bottles
and stuff, he finds stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. If you want to know what a witch bottle is and what is included within a witch bottle, I mean, he took a witch bottle. It ended up in one of the universities to be opened under lab conditions, and so yeah, it's fascinating. You're going to have to tune in tomorrow and find out more. I mean, he'll be open to questions. We bought his book. It's Antrobus, isn't it? Antrobus or something?
Yeah, which is a horse, isn't it, or something?
Yeah.
Equine, isn't it, or something?
So we were so just like, wow.
Oh, it's amazing, wasn't
Dan and I were sitting there chatting and we just went straight on the website and bought the book. It is just so fascinating.
He's
It's
really
part of our
good,
history.
Viv.
Yeah.
He's really, really good. Real font of information, isn't he? And knowledge. He's just fantastic. But he keeps you spellbound, doesn't he?
It's a ghost hunter's dream as well, because when you want answers to something, he's somebody that you could go to and, you know, discuss theories, tell him what you found, and he will tell you what he knows in his capacity. And he's so approachable. I love him to bits, and I
Well,
love
tell
his
you
work.
what, I'd spent years and years, ever since I was a kid, calling those marks on the doors witch marks.
Yeah.
And they're witch marks. Because everybody said it and you repeat it. And he went, no, they're not witch marks. They're called, I can't remember what he said they were called. He said, but witch marks are something entirely different. These are called, and he named them, and I'll have to look it up. But I was like, oh, bloody hell, didn't even know that. I've been banging around calling them witch marks for 20 odd years, 30 years, and I had no idea that they weren't witch marks, that they were called this. But they were like the medieval way of like a evil eye, weren't they? Getting rid of the evil eye, yeah. Amazing. Really, really intelligent fella. Really, really good information from him.
Because of him, I want a horse's skull now. I'm going to bury it.
That's his thing, isn't it? That's his trademark.
Bury it at the bottom of the stairs. So when I'm shouting upstairs, Andy, the acoustics would be even better because he'd be able to hear me. That's what you want to do at yours, Dan, when you're shouting for the kids.
You do. No, it's not. I see what you mean, Brian. No, it's not Siggles. It's a particular name for. He's got for these things. I don't know what. I have to look it up. I've got his book, so I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Or ask him tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Ask him tomorrow night.
Oh, bye, Lewis.
That's loads on.
Ta-ra.
So yeah, so he's happening tomorrow night on the Simply Spooky Network at 8:00. His name is Brian Hoggart, and he is very, very fascinating. And you might even learn something. I mean, this guy is an archaeologist, historian, investigator, tech guy. I don't know what you would call him. Not a tech guy, but
he's everything. I'd like to spend a week with him, wouldn't you, in his job?
Go out.
Back and watch him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I find amazing is he gets called to churches to look at the things found in churches.
He does.
Really?
I could never imagine these things being found in a church.
No.
It's amazing. If somebody came to you and said, "Oh, my job is looking up ancient things that are found in buildings and churches, and then deciphering what they are," you'd never think there was a job for that, would you?
No.
But clearly there is.
Oh, it's archaeology, isn't it? I suppose.
It is archaeology.
It's deeper. It goes in deeper, doesn't it?
It is. It's like history and archaeology and the whole lot. It's amazing. What a job, though. What an absolute top job.
When Dan and I, we interviewed him last year, we were just blown away. It was like...
Oh, it was unbelievable, wasn't it? It was fantastic.
Jesus.
Absolutely superb. Come on, Jay, because you'll enjoy it. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, you might learn something as well.
Yeah, you will. You're bound to. I did.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Bound to.
I might have a date with an Xbox, though. So I don't know yet.
I'll let him
get on here.
Let him have the night with the Xbox.
And the lad. I don't know yet.
Swearing his head off like a good one.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it, Annette. He's really, really interesting.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Goes back to Templar. No, this stuff is not what he was talking about with the horses' heads, and that's not Templar. This is something else. This is completely something else. But
Very interesting.
watch it and find out. It really is interesting. You won't be disappointed. Seriously.
You won't, Bri. You'll love it. I'll tell you. I guarantee you, because he's such fun.
Love you, Lo.
Love you, Lo. Glad to speak to you tonight. Lovely to
bless
speak
her.
to you tonight. Gosh, she looks all right in that red dress. I might follow her.
Dark Hats Paranormal TV. Hi. Sorry.
Hi,
I didn't say hello earlier. Yeah, so that's what we got coming on tomorrow. And then Lois has got a special on Friday night for I've gone blank. She's got a special on for Friday night frighteners. They're talking about
Friday Night Frighteners, yeah.
Autism awareness.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Tomorrow night, I think, I don't know if she's got To the Grave and Back Again,
Hi, Lynn.
where they talk about some darker, crimey kind of stuff. I don't know if that's on tomorrow, but you'd have to check the network page to find out. So that's what's happening this week. And then Dan and I, we're disappearing on Thursday.
Off to Wales, aren't we?
We're off to Wales, where you can talk about stuff in Welsh accent.
And get beaten up by the locals.
That'd be funny. That would be funny. So, yeah. So, she's saying Autism Awareness Thursday night will be on... Oh, the St. Valentine's Massacre she's talking about on Thursday. So that will be interesting as well.
Oh, the gangsters.
Yeah.
Danny, what's his name? Irish gangsters, Italian gangsters, weren't they? That was
So we're off-
Chicago, I think, wasn't it?
We're off to Abergavenny.
O'Banion.
Abergavenny and Aberfan we're going to go and pop
We
up
are
down as well.
indeed. We are off deep Wales.
Deepest, darkest Wales to find a sheep and to have a leak.
I do like Wales, I must admit. I do
We
love
go-
Wales.
We're going cryptid hunting and we're looking for red dragons.
We are indeed.
Stop
It should
talking
be
about
good
it. I'm
fun.
getting jealous. I want to come.
Yeah, but if we don't find a red dragon, we can
You're
find a blue
surprised-
one or green one. They're not good enough. We want a red one.
Exactly. I'm gutted you aren't coming, Jay, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm in training at work, but I'll talk to you when we come offline about it.
No, that's all right, mate.
Yeah, so we'll be going back at some point. So
Oh, it's the start on it. We'll be going back more than once.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is indeed.
we
It
are
is indeed.
off to the Skirrid Inn.
We are indeed.
Yeah,
Where's Logan?
she had enough of you,
Find
Joe, so
out.
she left.
Enough of you.
All right.
Calling her Ginge, poor girl.
No, all I said, I do like a ginger. It's a compliment in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Skirrid. Looking forward to that.
Yes. So that's what's been happening. While you've been gone, Dan, we've done loads of interviews, haven't we, Jay?
Yeah.
I know. Thanks, guys. Thank you very
No,
much.
you're
Jay.
welcome. No, mate, you're welcome. It's my
Appreciate
pleasure,
that.
really. It's been a good. Just glad you're back on your feet and you know.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I've got Buddhist OK Parker. I'm in love with you too.
Oh. Yeah, so it's been just been ticking along, getting through boring January, what it's
Yeah.
like in a January.
Oh, it's down, isn't it? I'll tell you, I'm gonna every year January now. I'm gonna just hibernate. I think
No, you're
it's
not.
horrible.
Yeah.
Everybody's been ill. Everybody's been ill.
COVID's back on the rise again.
Yeah. Apparently Camilla's got it, isn't she?
It's a shame.
Yeah, but it's like getting the flu. it's been like getting the flu. You've got to treat it like you get it. You've been injected. Just get on with things.
Yes, just
Pick
carry on with it.
yourself up
Yeah, exactly.
and just keep battling away.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, isn't it?
You've got to. You can't let it sort of frighten you. Or
No,
anything
you can't
like
let it
that.
rule your life because you'll take over then, won't it?
Speak to you soon, Lo. You take it easy.
Bye, Lo.
Love you all.
Love you.
Right. So, are we gonna call it there?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
we will be back next week when we'll be talking about ghost hunters that fake evidence. And
I
I
can't
think
wait. If I'm not working,
we
please.
might be naming and shaming, just to warn you. So if you don't like that sort of thing,
Doubtless my name will come up.
Yeah.
please don't tune in. But we will be naming and shaming the worst. And I think it will come to no surprise to some people who we will be talking about. So
Yes, there's some. It needs drawing attention to, I think,
I think so.
because it's making a big show out of everything, isn't it? Really, it's making
Yeah.
a joke out of those that put their groundwork in.
yeah. So we will be back next Tuesday night on Things Network at 7:00. So until we all meet again, stay safe. And if you can't,
Be lucky.
and stop
Good
faking.
to be back,
Just
guys.
don't
Sorry
bother.
I've missed so much of it, but I'm
Yeah.
back now, so good.
Bye, guys.
Happy Valentine's, everyone.
Happy
Yeah.
Valentine's, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.